Kiss Now Podcast, what is up on this Super Bowl weekend? And you starting off with us? Of course you are. I'm your boy, DarnellSparrow, your best Superman. He is the notorious. He is the Varnell Hill of the show. He is Antoine Smooth. What is going on?
What's up, man? What is up?
We getting ready. Like I said, it's Super Bowl weekend. We gotta set the tone for this weekend. So they gotta start off with us. Couldn't have it any other way.
Right.
Couldn't have it any other way. Y'all should be happy, just like Kevin Durant happy, just like Kyrie Irving is happy.
Now, I'm about to say, man, we got a lot going on in the NBA with these trades. Jeez.
We got a lot going on with trade. We got the Nuff Said pay-per-view coming up this weekend, which is the theme for the show. But, and I think this is starting to be a trend. Gotta address something.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta do it again, because apparently somebody has something else to say.
Oh, Lord.
Now, you and I know it's Black History Month.
Right.
If you follow Bad Superman TV, you saw there were two videos that were put up saluting Black History Month. One of them, we were saluting those that were no longer with us.
Right.
Then the recent one, we were saluting the female pioneers, which I guarantee a lot of you didn't even know. Got another one coming this weekend. You probably gonna love this one. We talking about tag teams.
All right.
Got one I'm working on after that. We're gonna talk about Black World Heavyweight Champions, and I'm gonna just throw a spoiler out there for that. There's more World Heavyweight Champions than you think, and the most of them won their World Heavyweight titles right here in Memphis. That unified World Heavyweight title.
Right.
So that's in the works. But gotta address, why are we doing it? Why are we posting that? And if you read the post, it says it. Salutes Black History Month.
Right.
Which is this month. So yes, of course, Bad Superman TV is gonna address it. I'm not only doing it to salute Black History Month, also doing it to educate. Because I'm learning as I post this stuff. I'm learning as I'm putting stuff together. So when I'm learning, I want you to learn. You have notepad moments right on the channel.
Yeah.
And that's all it is. So for those who feel that's not for them, you don't have to look at it. You don't have to click the play button.
Well, somebody must have had a problem with that.
Yes. You know,
Are
every
you
time.
Serious?
Yeah, you know somebody has something to say. They tried to be, and they try to do it in a form where they wasn't being disrespectful, but you know if you were addressing something in relation to the page, just say what you gotta say. Because I had to pretty much put it out of them. Got an issue with something, email is on the description box. Go ahead and let us know.
There's always gonna be that one bad apple.
Because if a 2-minute video offends you, don't hit that play button.
Right.
Maybe that's not for you. You might like the other stuff cool, but this is Black History Month. And I'm going to do it. And I'm going to keep doing it because I like doing it. I know other people like doing it. Because like I said, a lot of stuff that, when I'm researching this stuff, I'm learning. The female Black pioneers, I didn't know a few of them.
Right.
That's why I put them up there. So instead of griping, learn.
Educate yourself. Right.
Educate yourself. That's all I'm doing. And I'm having a good time doing it. So enough said on that. And speaking of enough said, like I said, NWA has a pay-per-view coming up. February 11th, Tampa, Florida, sold out.
Ooh, man, Tampa. Oh my goodness. That's a beautiful place there.
Tampa, yes. Heat area, Egypt Shrine Center. Nuff said, got a lot of matches. 4 pre-show matches. And we gonna go right into it.
All right.
Give me 1 second here. All right, we got first match. We got Missa Kate going one-on-one with La Rosa Negra. New to the NWA, well known. And if that name doesn't ring a bell to you, go back to the Tessa Blanchard incident.
Oh, yeah.
But if you haven't seen her, no, she just recently came into the NWA. Great wrestler. I see her getting a W here. We got a tag team match. We got Dax Draper and Matthew Mills versus Jax Dane and Blake Bulletproof Troop.
Oh, I like that name.
If that don't sound like a dude on a video game that you gotta play. That
right.
He just sound
like you got Roadblock from G.I. Joe, then you got this dude here.
Bulletproof Troop. Not familiar with him. We know Jax Dane, former NWA World Heavyweight Champion, former National Champion. The Dane event. Got Chris Silvio Esquire in his corner. That's all you need to know on that. So I got Dane and the Bulletproof taking that one. We got an intergender match. We got, you got to say his name correctly. It's Mercurio. And Natalia Markova versus Genocide and Max the Impaler. 3 women in this match, 1 man.
Oh my goodness.
And if you've seen Max the Impaler, that's a bad woman. And have Genocide on her side.
Yeah.
And if you was at Hard Times 3, you saw that casket match with Max the Impaler putting Natalia Markova in the casket. I don't know if Natalia will really recover from that. But now she got this thing with her and Mercurio. They call themselves, I believe they call it Looks Could Kill.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think they need to be worrying about looks. They need to be worrying about getting that W because unfortunately for them, I don't think they're going to get it. We got Odison and Joe Alonzo. Odison, the big man on the block. Joe Alonzo, young guy, make a name for himself. Not going to be here, sir. But that's pretty simple, cut and dry.
Mm-hmm.
Let's talk about this card. I'm looking at it, looking through it. This is gonna be good. This is gonna be a good show, in my opinion. Got a lot of history leading into it. A lot of stories need to be told. A lot of answers really gonna answer. A lot of questions gonna get answered this night. But we're gonna start off with the NWA Women's World Tag Team Championships. Pretty Empowered. Kenzie Page and Ella Envy against the Renegade Twins, Charlotte and Robin. You've seen the Renegade. Most of you seen the Renegade Twins. You'll see them a lot on AEW. Got a big name on the indie circuit. They just recently earned a shot at the last Power at the tag titles. So this is huge for them.
Yeah.
This is real big. But the way Pretty Empowered's been running things as champions, Renegade Twins, I'm sorry, even your twin magic, I don't see it happening tonight. Oh, that night, excuse me. Don't see it happening. It's going to be a good match. Don't get me wrong. But I don't see it happening. We got the NWA World Tag Team Championships, and we're going to talk about this for a minute. I don't know if you got a chance to see them yet, but we'll talk about it here in a minute. We got the champions, La Rebellion, Bestia 666, and Mecha Wolf defending against Blunt Force Trauma.
Man,
with
geez.
Aaron Stevens in the corner. Now let's stop right
What a-
there for a second.
What a name for a
I
tag team.
remember when I bought this to you. We got Carnage. We got Damage.
Yeah. Carnage and Damage.
Which is Marshe Rocket and Rodney Mack under mask.
Yeah.
Which is basically Doom 2.0.
All right. Okay.
That's all Blunt Force Trauma is Doom 2.0.
2.0.
Only thing wrong with this is Aaron Stevens is a guy.
Yeah, he's not Teddy Long, but you know.
Not Teddy. That's not the Godfather.
Right. Theodore R. Long proudly presents.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Great manager form, though. I'll give him that.
Yeah.
Great manager form. I wouldn't be surprised if they win those titles. So I'm gonna go with Blunt Force Trauma here.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with I'm gonna consider it an upset. I'm gonna go with the upset.
Sometimes you have to go against the grain sometimes. Yeah.
I mean, if you look at them, that's all they are. I mean, they look like, I'm telling you, that's just a new version of Doom.
Right.
Just a little bit taller.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody know who they are. They just rolling with it now.
Yeah.
If you remember, Rodney Mack was doing the question mark thing.
Oh, really? I didn't know that. Okay.
He did the question. He had the feud with. He was doing the question mark thing. Then the question mark 2 came out, and it was the mask was on the line at Hard Times 3 question mark 2 beat Rodney Mack. He had to take the mask off. Didn't really take the mask off, and this is how this came about.
Yeah.
Blunt Force Trauma. They should have just named them Doom 2K or something like that.
Doom 2K, that sounds good. Doom 2K.
I'm just thinking. If y'all go check out NWA Power, however you see it, and just look at them. That's gonna be the first thing gonna come to your head. That's the first thing that came to mind.
Yeah.
I just thought it was just something temporary they was gonna do, but nope, this is it.
They rolling with it now.
They rolling with this Carnage and Damage. But isn't that the same thing?
Yeah. Carnage and Damage, yeah.
That's what I thought. Yeah, but I see the titles changing. We got a main match.
It's been a while since we had one of them.
This is gonna be good. There's a story behind this. Two of the matches on the card is in relation. We got Tom Latimer versus Fodder. Now, if you don't know who Fodder is he's new to the NWA. He came in with Angelina Love. They're called Psycho Love.
Okay.
Young kid, tatted up. He's just a sick individual. Go back to the NWA live tape they did in Knoxville. They were scheduled to be there. Camille, Tom Latimer doing an interview. They was looking for him. They were being interviewed. They got their tails kicked.
Really?
Angelina Love came out of nowhere because they thought they won there.
Mm-hmm.
They caught a beat down.
So this was an off-guard beat down.
This was an off-guard beat down live.
Oh my, yeah, that's the worst ones. Yeah.
So of course Tom Latimer and the Brick House is not happy.
Of course not.
Fodder likes to run around with the Singapore cane.
Mm-hmm.
Or the kendo stick for some of y'all.
Right. See, for the old school people, it's the Singapore cane. You see, yeah.
So Singapore cane, man, you can use it at will. It's not gonna be hung up. It's gonna be at your disposal. No disqualification.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel very sorry for Fodder.
Also, Latimer gonna just pretty much.
Latimer probably gonna beat the living crap out of him.
Yeah. Oh, that's gonna be welts on the back and front and the side and the legs. Oh yeah, he gonna hit him all over.
Yeah, like I said, I'm not familiar with Fodder, but from what I've seen, I mean, look like he can. He kind of puts me in the mindset. Let's see, I'm trying to think of a good. he almost built like Conor McGregor a little bit, like built like Conor McGregor, just a little taller.
Oh, okay, I see what you're saying.
But kind of remind me of a tall Darby Allin.
Darby Allin, okay.
Just without the pain, he just nuts.
Yeah. Oh, so he's the prodigy of the NWA, basically.
Yeah, pretty much. Like I said, Angelina Love bought him in. Then Psycho Love.
Mm-hmm.
God knows good. First, I said that's not Dave. Because when they first had the picture, I said David Richards lost a little weight, but not him. Because the picture had almost looked like Davey Richards.
No, he did.
David Richards wait and got pale. Like, nah, who is this dude? Yeah. Yep, Psycho Boy Fire.
Okay.
So I'm pretty sure it's gonna be a good fight though. Cause he look like he one of those kids that just like pain.
Oh yeah, you got a lot of them. What they call them? They call them what's that term they call them? Masochists.
Yes.
Yeah, masochists. They one like pain. Yeah.
Look at that boy using them big old words right there.
Yeah. Well, no. You gotta educate yourself, sometimes.
That's right.
Like we said earlier.
Yes, we finished school around here.
Right.
And he gave you the definition too. So how you love that?
Mm-hmm.
We got a singles match. We got EC3 bringing the narrative against Kevin Kiley. Now, does that name sound familiar?
Kevin Kiley. Yeah, it does kind of.
I think some of the people probably have no idea who that is, but actually, you do know who Kevin Kiley is. Kevin Kiley was once known, many of you knew him, as Alex Riley.
Yeah, that's his real name, Kevin Kiley.
Yep. You knew him as Mrs. Protege.
Mm-hmm. With the varsity jacket and
which he still uses, I believe.
Well, yeah, that works for him actually. I likes that. He looked like one of them football jocks, Yeah, that works well.
Been a good member of the varsity club.
Right. Oh man. Now there we go. He should start one. I'm telling you, he should start one. If push comes to shove. Yeah.
You got Kevin Kiley. If Christopher Nowinski was still wrestling.
Oh man. Yes. Stanford and
He got Stanford and Harvard.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, Harvard. That's right, Harvard. Uh-huh.
That's two right there. But yeah, he's coming to the NWA. Okay. Now this EC3, if he lifts any more weights, I think something gonna pop on him.
I'm telling you, man, he gonna snap something up. I'm telling you.
Because I said if you look like you walk. Now when I saw him in New Orleans, you could tell around that waistline. I said he probably was getting his beignets on when he was down here.
Really?
You can eat when you go down to the Big Easy.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you can't help yourself. Yeah.
You and the daiquiri shop was right up the street.
The daiquiri shop, yep.
Right from the venue, you go down to North and you don't eat. That is an insult.
Yeah, that you pretty much just spit on the city when you don't eat.
Yeah, you got to have some beignets. You got to have Caden. You got to have something. I tell people all the time: if you go to New Orleans and don't go to Cafe Du Monde and get a beignet, you ain't my friend no more.
Right.
That is my city. You can't go to my city, and I tell you, because a lot of them go down there and they'll say, "Hey, where can I go?" Oh, they're asking about decent hotels, safe hotel. They'll ask me about places to eat, in the French Quarter, and I'll give them recommendations. But I tell them, you better go to Cafe Du Monde.
Yeah.
Don't let me find out you didn't go.
I'm telling you, man, you don't tug on Superman cape. You don't do that. That's an insult.
You don't go, especially on the weekend. You don't go in Jackson Square when the French Market's open, and you don't go. I don't care if the line is long.
Right, you better go. Right.
Wait. I know where some at in the malls, and it's still the same thing. But if you coming into my city, I'm not gonna send you to the mall. I'm sending you in the French Quarter.
Right.
So
that's where it's at.
Yeah.
Right.
And back to EC3.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know about you, but I'm starting to kind of miss to control your narrative.
Yeah, I am too. I think he should bring that back. I think he just needs to, like I said before, he needs to have a faction.
Because he did
control your narrative.
When he first came to the NWA, he did. He had a few guys with him. Not pretty much just him.
Yeah.
But I've always
control your narrative.
I've always wondered, would this EC3 work in WWE now?
If he did to control your narrative or just him?
Yeah, the control. That's what I call him, the control your narrative EC3.
You think this depends on the situation. Yeah. He got to get some people that's underutilized right now.
NXT folks.
Yeah. Rally the NXT people. Yeah. Uh-huh. There you go.
Get them NXT folks and just come in. They not baby faces. They not heels. They just tagging anybody and everybody. Like another Nexus. Just a little, but with just a little bit more danger to them.
Like somebody like an Idris Enoff or Malik Blade, the one they not really using.
Yeah, that'd be interesting.
Because see, I mean, they a good team. They just not being used properly.
And they're a very good team.
Yeah. Like somebody like that.
Which is spoiler. Those are one of the tag teams that's on there, but that's all I'm gonna give y'all.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're very underutilized.
Mm-hmm.
And I think once some of those other teams get called up, I think at some point they may win those tag belts. Cause I think they one of those teams that's good. They're probably gonna be NXT for a long time. And if they get called up, they probably won't get called up together.
Yeah, they're gonna get lost in the show. Well, I won't say that because I'm thinking of the Vince era. Now, if it was Vince running, they'd be lost quick. Now, Triple H will do something with them, you know.
But they could be a good, like when Shelton and Cedric, they could be the new addition to the Hurt business. They could be the interns.
Right. Work their way in, right.
Because at some point, Shelton ain't gonna be around long.
No.
Cedric gonna need some backup.
Yeah.
Why not bring him in?
And we see it all coming into place since Bobby wearing the suits back now. So that told me, I said they turned him heel like that. So when he talked about Brock and talking about let's go down memory lane, I said Brock, Bobby had the suit on. Well, had the piece without the blazer, he was clean.
Okay.
Monday. Yeah.
Oh yes.
He was. I said that's Hurt business, Bobby. There. That's Hurt business, Bobby. Right. Until the guy F5 twice, but yeah.
I can't wait till we talk about the chamber next week. Well, I got a lot to say on that.
I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to this one. Yeah.
They're gonna talk about chamber. Yeah, I see EC3 picking up the win here.
All right.
Against Kevin Conley. Now this next match is interesting. We got Chris Adonis, Trevor Murdoch. This is interesting.
This is gonna be like an old school. I think it's gonna be old WWE match type of match. Yeah.
It's gonna be a slobber knocker.
Right. Master lock. You gonna try to put the master lock on. You know that.
I got this about Chris Adonis. I think the NWA is doing him correctly. I think the NWA gave him a second light. But Chris Adonis,
that's his home.
I believe that's his home. But Chris Adonis, you just got to do me one favor. You got to let it go, man. You're not the masterpiece no more to me. You still got a body, you still in great shape, but you don't have that Chris Masters body you had.
Yeah. You had that body when he shrunk and they clowned him about it.
Yes. They
yeah. Triple H and them clown about, yeah.
Like he still looks in great shape.
Yeah.
I looked at him, and I said, he's older, so I give him that benefit too.
Yeah.
But you look at him now, you look at him back then, big difference.
That ain't no masterpiece. He just,
yeah.
He still used the master lock.
Yeah.
You believe in that.
He still use it. Right.
He's a former national champion.
Yeah.
He's going up against the former world heavyweight champion. This one of them pick'ems.
So this could be it can go either way then, yeah.
And you got to remember, Trevor Murdoch lost the title, so he really put him not in the mood right now.
Yeah.
So I say Chris Adonis, you're gonna have to bring it. But I'm gonna go with Trevor Murdoch on this one, but you gotta bring it.
Yeah.
He's gonna have to make a mistake. And I said the mistake, if he makes a mistake, it's gonna be Dolph Wiggins getting himself disqualified. I mean, just probably the beating him up, not breaking that 5. It's gonna be something simple.
Yeah.
Because he's gonna come in there and fight him. I mean, it is what it is. He is called Captain Badass.
Right.
We talked about earlier with Tom Latimer and Fodder. Here's the second piece to that. No disqualification for the NWA World Women's Championship. Camille defending against Angelina Love.
Oh,
now, you know I love me some Brick House.
Yeah.
You know I love me some Brick House. This version of Angelina Love is going to be a test.
This is her best. You think this is her best since the Beautiful People?
I think this is the Beautiful People. And you know, Velvet Sky's in the NWA, but she's announced and she retired.
Right.
Cool. I would love to see that reunion at least once. But this version of Angelina,
still acknowledge it. Right.
They still acknowledge that. They'll still bring it up. I would love to see them run it one more time.
I mean, you can still retire and still be involved. Yeah.
Yeah, but I think she said, I believe that she's done with in-ring competition. I believe she said
a manager or something like that. She could be a manager.
I thought that was gonna happen at one time. But
I've seen people retiring but still manage. Yeah.
I mean, Camille put out a video. I saw it on Instagram. She ain't playing.
Oh, she never does.
Camille
she is dead serious.
Don't let them. Don't let it fool you. And like I said, if Angelina want to be the psycho girl, you better be the psycho girl. You've been world champion, what, 7 times?
Yeah.
Or 6, 7 times?
Yep.
Knockout champion?
Yeah.
Now you want to come to the NWA and try to take it from one time? Year plus as champion? And it's no disqualification?
Yeah.
Yes, and that's what it sounds like. Son, that if Angelina make a mistake, she gonna get flushed. Because the last thing you do is the last thing you want to do is
make her mad. Right, exactly.
No, that look is not just the look, because I met Camille in person.
Yeah.
Very nice, but that look is very intimidating.
Yeah.
Them blue eyes, very beautiful eyes, but they're very intimidating.
Yeah, she'll stare a hole in you fast.
She'll stare a hole in you.
Yeah.
And you want to come into her house and try to take the title? Is it doable? Of course it is. Taking nothing from Angelina Love. She got the credentials.
Well,
but do you have the viciousness? I mean, you set the tone at NWA Live. You set at that Power Live. You went in and you and Fodder beat the brakes off them. Now can you do it when it counts?
Yeah.
That's my question. I say absolutely not. Because if I'm gonna say this, if Fodder's out the picture, she don't have a chance. Which goes back to Latimer. Latimer better beat the brakes off this kid and take him out the game.
Because it also depends on the match, which match they on. If she's on first, or if
I guarantee
on first.
One thing I say about the NWA, 9 times out of 10, that's gonna be the semi. That's gonna be, yeah, no. I said the Singapore, I'll give it what, second, third, maybe.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But I know Camille, I'll guarantee you that's gonna be the semi.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I say now you're right, but depending on where that Singapore Kane match fall, either way, Tom Latimer got to take Fodder out the game.
Yeah.
Get him out, it's all over.
Right.
Like I said, and they're gonna put up a fight. It's no DQ, so it can go anywhere.
Right. Knowing Angelina, she may have some tricks up her sleeve. So
I was just about to go with that.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, what did I say earlier? Who's gonna be on commentary? Velvet Sky.
Yep.
She could be a factor.
Right.
Especially if you want her girl to be champion. She could still play a factor in this match. Don't think it can't happen.
Right.
Because one thing we do know, the beautiful people were never nice. They broke a whole lot of rules, hurt a whole lot of people.
So did.
So it is doable.
She could just go there and hit her with something and then walk back to the table. You know?
Yep. She can handle something, do. It could be anything. It could be something nobody's even paying attention to.
Right. She ain't got to get physical. She can just handle something. Right. And then go back. Yeah.
So we gotta get eyes in the back of her head, because once it's no DQ, and even if she do something, it's no DQ. She can't get disqualified if she do interfere.
Right.
That's the beauty of it.
Mm-hmm.
So big up, she gotta be prepared on all fronts.
Right.
And backs.
And backs too. Right. Her sides, yeah.
Because your reign is getting up there. You over a year.
What, 2 years? Over a year? Yeah, close to 2.
She's over 400 days.
Mm-hmm. She be getting that Roman Reigns level now with the title run.
They keep saying it one time.
Yeah.
That's exactly what she is. Because like I said, she's gone through everybody.
Literally. Yeah.
So could this be it? And will it be enough said?
Right. Will it be another notch in the brick house's belt with Angelina?
So we definitely gonna find out. We got the National Heavyweight Championship. We got the great Scion with his daddy, Austin Idol, defending against the former NWA Junior Heavyweight Champion, Homicide. You saw the Power Live. Homicide made it simple. He wants a shot at Scion.
Mm-hmm.
Austin Idol pretty much cut that short. He was like, no.
Mm-hmm.
Told him he's a junior heavyweight. Can't fight no heavyweight. You think Homicide? You think that was enough for Homicide?
It's Homicide. He gonna keep continuing. So yeah,
Homicide known.
Determined.
Homicide known to destroy some furniture to get his point across.
Right.
But he didn't win that title. Out of Sports Mania not having that, because you got to remember, Out of Sports Mania have the National Heavyweight title, they got the television title, and they got the World Heavyweight title.
Yeah.
So ain't no title change coming here, buddy. Might want to consider going back after the World Junior Heavyweight title, but we need to find out who's in it. We got Kerry Morton will be defending against Alex Taylor with Danny Dills in his corner. Alex Taylor is cashing in his Champion Series opportunity. Team Rock and Roll won the Champion Series. Alex Taylor was on Team Rock and Roll that Kerry Morton was captain of. Which I actually like the Champion Series because all the winners get title opportunities. All of them. And their title that they want. No, Mims cashed in his opportunity on the last Power for the TV title, was unsuccessful. Now we got Alex Taylor cashing in his opportunity.
Yeah.
Like I said, I don't see Kerry Morton dropping the title just yet. I say he just won it at Hard Times.
Yeah, so there's no sense in him dropping that.
Alex Taylor, great athlete, great wrestler. I mean, big opportunity. Might be the show stealer.
I believe that.
This can be a show stealer. Got the young guns in there.
Yeah.
Now, of course, Ricky Morton gonna be in Kerry's corner.
Of course.
But don't see a title change here. I see Kerry Morton retaining. Now let's get to the main event. NWA World's Heavyweight title. No one is allowed at ringside. Nobody from Model Sports Management. Nobody from the Cardona family. Tyrus defending against Matt Cardona. You remember, you remember Cardona realistically never lost the title.
No.
He never lost the title. He had to vacate it. He had an opportunity to get it back at Hard Time 3, and a triple threat was unsuccessful. He didn't get pinned. Jeff Murdoch did.
Yeah.
They had a 6-man tag on the last Power.
Right.
I believe it was a tag match, but the winner of the match get to pick the stipulation. And of course, Tyra team won. And that's what he said. He wants nobody at ringside. He said if he's gonna be the champion, because of course you got people even in real time saying, why is he champion?
Right.
He doesn't believe as of yet that he is the champion. This is why he chose this stipulation. And Matt Cardona's right. Matt Cardona never got pinned. Tyrus never pinned Matt Cardona. Tyrus said, if I'm gonna do it, this is how we gonna do this. So I gotta beat you. I gotta pin your shoulders to the mat.
Right.
But I gotta ask you, I mean, 'cause a lot of people seem to just not want to let it go. Why can't people accept the fact that Tyrus is the world heavyweight champion? Or is even a world heavyweight champion?
I don't understand it. I don't know. Is it because, he don't have the Ric Flair, to say he ain't the athlete of the day? Could be it? Or could it be, he don't look the Ric Flairish type part, with the dressed up and all that type stuff? And I mean, he's a big man.
Let's go back in time.
And
let's go back in time for a second. And if you remember when he was in NXT.
Or they still looking at him like the Funkasaurus. Yeah.
And that's how they got him. When they promoted him, he was more as he was big and bad, just beating everybody else. When he got called up, remember, John Laurinaitis, all those vignettes showed him he was a big, bad monster.
Yeah.
He debuts as the Funkasaurus. They did that as a punishment, and he still made it work. If it wasn't for him, we probably would have never known Naomi. Well, we knew Naomi if you followed NXT.
Mm-hmm.
But you had Naomi and Cameron.
Yep.
And you was paying with it. You didn't have to like Brodus Clay, but you was watching them
The
Funkadactyls.
funk song. Right. Exactly.
You was watching them girl. You was watching them.
Mm-hmm.
And he made it work.
Yeah.
Where they made the mistake at is when they bought Tenzai in.
Oh yeah. Oh God.
And they called him Sweet Tea.
Sweet Tea, yeah.
Yeah, that was it. That was.
I was like, oh no. All right, man, Boom, what have you done? What did you do?
What you
You
do?
were snitching on
You
people?
getting punished too? Yeah.
You were snitching on people even then?
Right.
I'm like, you were snitching on people back then and say, you know what? We're gonna make you look like the white member of Run DMC.
Right. Man.
And the only reason I think they got over was because of the Funkadactyls. That was it.
That's what it is.
Then you stole the cat music.
Mm-hmm. That's why they don't see Tyrus.
And then like I said, he went. How long ago was that? That was a long time ago.
Right.
And you would not. I would not have thought he was 49 years old.
You don't look it.
I would not have believed that if you would have told me that.
Yeah. Joe don't look it.
Yes, sir. Nope. I'm gonna say it. I don't see no issue with it. I mean, he's one of those guys. You know, he's more than just he goes out. He wrote a book. You know, he's always on CNN?
On Fox News. Yeah.
On Fox, excuse me. On Fox News. Mm-hmm. So why not put it on? If you looking at it from a promotional standpoint, why not put it on him?
Right.
You did it with JBL.
He even talking politics sometimes. Right. So yeah.
You did the same. I'm like, they did it with JBL. Nobody saw that coming.
I did, yeah. But they put him on Fox as well. You know,
he had
even
books.
Dating somebody from Fox. Yeah.
Yep. It was on Fox, had books and all that. It worked for him.
Right.
He ended up getting a stable.
Yep, the Cabinet, which was pretty underrated. They could have. It was an underrated stable. You know, I wish they could have ran a little bit longer. Because you know JBL needed the protection.
Right.
Right.
And like I said, you got Tyrus with Out of Sports Management. He got Black G's rocking with him.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't see the problem with it. If it don't work, just take the title off of him. Just have him lose it.
Right.
But you got people clowning before they even give him a chance. This is first title defense.
Right. I mean, they doing this, like you said, on a promotional standpoint. That's why. He going to all these media outlets. So he's a media outlet person. So why not? It's just like they did with Jinder Mahal when they gave him, you know, with WWE champ, you know, all over India promote, you know, had the Indian market watch the product.
Right. And who saw that coming?
Exactly.
And who saw that coming? Nobody in the world saw that coming. When he went up, I was like, what?
And then he beat Randy Orton on top of that. Randy Orton.
Come on.
Yeah. It's a promotional thing. You got to have that.
Then you got to go back. I mean, Tyrus fulfilled his obligations with the TV title. He had the right amount of title defenses obligated to cash in.
Yeah.
So he never lost the television title. He just cashed in for an opportunity at the world. You think they was going to have him do all that and lose?
And lose, right.
I mean, that would have made it pointless. That would have made what the purpose of the TV title would have made it pointless.
Yeah.
He had the 7 title defenses as required, and he cashed in. And he said that TV title meant a lot to him.
But he wanted the big prize.
He wanted the big prize. And you think they was gonna have him do all that and lose?
And lose, right? I don't see it happening.
I mean, come on. Let's think about that for a minute.
Right.
And I don't him losing here.
No, I don't see it.
Because the question is, to me, who is gonna take the title from him?
Right.
They got some good competition. But who are they gonna look at and say he needs to take the title off Tyrus?
Right. Because as far as I'm concerned, I see Matt Cardona going back to WWE. So I see that already.
That's probably why. And I think that's probably why he won in the Rumble. Because they had this out there. They was getting that title shot. That's probably why they didn't do it.
Right, because he had, of course, had to fulfill his obligations.
So I'm thinking, once he lose this, he gone.
Because Chelsea's up there.
Yep.
And, I actually like her. They portray her as a Karen. Which is a nice change.
Yeah.
She because she asking for spring water and all this other stuff. And
I always want to call
funny.
I want to call somebody. Like, where's your manager?
Right. Scrap Daddy was like, Scrap Daddy wasn't having it, Scrap Daddy almost went off on her at first.
Mm-hmm. So, he showed bring. I said, you about to bring that scrap mom back.
Right.
I want to see him.
So,
I'm just saying this. Adam Pearce gonna get in the ring and let's show him what you really could do.
I'm telling you.
You've been world champion on multiple occasions. I believe it was 5.
5, that's right.
So you ain't no slow. You ain't no old man.
No, you ain't old. You like he can still. I think he chose to retire just to do it. I think he can still continue to wrestle. He just like, you know what? I'm done. Ain't because he hurt or nothing. It just
I'm just curious. What made them choose him
as the authority figure?
As the authority figure. I'm just curious. That's something I always want to know. I'm sure he probably earned it offline behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Because he's a good talker. If you ever seen him cut promos, he can cut some promos.
Right. That's one of them. Yeah.
So
I mean,
it's gonna be
an authority figure. Yeah. I mean,
like I said, and speaking, we're gonna go back and talk about NWA for a minute. I was reading some comments, and you got people who I don't know what it is. I don't know what they expect from the NWA. This version of it. I mean, I like it personally, especially the power.
Yes.
I like when they were in the studios in Atlanta. I like when they were there. It was small. It was studio wrestling. I like that small,
school,
intimate setting.
Old school, that old school like Crockett promotion type of look. Yes.
And now they doing stuff more so in Nashville now.
Yeah.
In Nashville, in that Knoxville area, but I like the small scenery.
Right. Nashville is also a wrestling town as well.
Exactly.
So, and
they talk about they don't have the names. Oh, they have the names. You may not know them, a lot of them.
Yes.
But a lot of those guys from the indies. A lot of those guys are making names for themselves in the NWA.
And that's what you got.
A lot of those guys. A lot of those guys you're gonna see in different companies. You're like, I saw him in the NWA. Prime example. It either was this power or the last power. they had Ryan Davison back. If you remember Ryan Davison, he was a Wildcat guy.
Wildcat guy, yeah.
They had him on their show when he was in Knoxville. And that's something something I would love to. Speaking of Wildcat, the show coming up on March the 3rd. And quick note on that, it has been announced it's going to be called the PJ Hawks Bachelor Party. Now, PJ Hawks is the son of Luke Hawks. He's actually getting married.
Okay.
So they're having a Bachelor Party Bachelor Party S theme for him. So we're gonna have Katie Forbes is gonna be there.
Well, of course. Of course she is.
Oh my God, that's all I could just stop right there.
Hey,
but one guy there, I think you'll be surprised. I was shocked when I saw Willie Mack is gonna be there.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Right, Willie Mack is coming to Wildcat. They did announce one match, but I'm not gonna talk about the matches until I get a bigger card, if they put a full card out before I get down there. But just wanted to throw that out there. But as far as Tyrus go, he only could go. He can't go down. He only go up.
Go up. Right.
And sometimes winning a title does that for you.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have a problem with him being champion.
Right. Especially with the media outlets that he has access to.
Yes. I mean, I don't know, what these fans, what you can't expect the NWA to be like every other company. Because to me, it's not.
Right. They
do different things. And like I said, they're more of that old school vibe.
And I love it. And I love that. Because
I love the title.
Watching.
I love the TV title rule. 6:05. 6 minutes and 5 seconds is the time limit.
Mm-hmm.
Who else does that?
And for the people that don't know, back in the day on TBS, that's when the shows used to come on. WCW Saturday night.
6:05 Eastern.
Right. That's why it's called the 6:05 time limit. Because of that. They're paying homage to that.
Yes. And that
they didn't understand that. Yeah.
No.
Why they thought just a random. I'm like, no. If you go back and watch TBS back in the day, WCW Saturday night used to come on at 6:05, 5:05 Central. So
even back, go further back when it was just called World Championship Wrestling.
Right.
But if you had cable, which back in the day, they was few and far between for most of us.
Right.
If you was by somebody's house and it was on a Saturday, go find a room that nobody was watching cable, and you would go sit in that room and watch. Better if grown ups, if you was by somebody with some grown ups and hardly no kids.
Right. I don't care if it was at Center Stage. I don't care if it was at MGM Studios. Same time.
Yep. Or wherever. They just felt like taping
they taping it. It was on.
Well, when that, because like us, we in Central Time, so when 5:05 hit.
Yeah, 5:05, 6:05.
Grown up doing something like, hey, can I go watch cable? Yeah, go ahead. Put it right there on TBS. And you was good for 2 hours.
Mm-hmm.
You was not budging. Mm-hmm. I like that throwback vibe.
Yes.
I like the throwback vibe. And I don't know, and I like how the NWA is defending when people comment and certain things they like and they don't like. I don't know who their social media person is, but I love how they come back and defend it. They just don't let the comment just sit there. Somebody getting on there and responding.
Right. And then
and like, hey,
the old 5 ring, the mid 80 ring,
yes,
the blue, yes,
that blue with the red with the yellow, NWA on it.
Right.
I mean, everybody's gonna be different. And that's what I like. I like the energy. I like the throwback feel.
Right. And the social media person that runs there, yeah, they respond every time.
And I love it. Which you should.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to you defending your product, that's what you need.
Right.
Like I said, you can't please everybody, but it's always funny. The ones who complain gonna watch it regardless.
Gonna watch it regardless, yes.
Just to complain.
Mm-hmm.
And all you doing is doing NWA a favor. You putting views on their channels.
Out there. Right.
Yep. You putting views on the channels. If somebody has fight and you watch Fight TV and you watching it on that, you help him with that.
Mm-hmm.
Because you can't complain if you don't watch it.
Right.
I mean, I enjoy it, especially the fact that I got the chance to see this version of it live.
Man,
I enjoy it. And I hope they do come to Memphis. We got small venues. We got, we got the Cook Convention Center, which I think if they ever came down here, I think that's where they'll do a show at. If they ever do a show, I really believe that's where they'll go.
Yeah, they'll go to the
now this was a little bit more. Like I say, if it was still open, I could see probably the Pipkin building. If that was still up and running,
yeah, that would have been a good spot. Minglewood Hall spot.
Yeah, Minglewood Hall is a good spot. So we that's NXT and that's that NXT territory.
Mm-hmm.
But that's a good point.
Right. But I see them more at the convention center.
And that's the thing. And that's the thing. I see they still trying to branch out. I'm curious to see what AEW gonna do. They're getting back on the road. Yeah. So a lot of these companies, they know their market. And you know your market, you know what to hit, what not to hit. Right. So we just gonna have to, see what they do moving forward. Right. Like I said, good card. It's on February 11th. Like I said, the event got sold out. I don't know how big the Edom Shrine Center is, but they sold out.
I mean, they ain't tapped.
So good for them.
So yeah.
I see.
I know people that's been there and visited there. They say it's a beautiful place.
That's Paul Londo back there. Right. That's Paul Londo back. That's that Tampa St. Pete area.
Mm-hmm. That's a
I'm about to see if I can find out. And that'd be that. Like I said, that's an NWA territory.
Mm-hmm. Oh yes.
And then let's see who we got here.
The Florida heavyweight. Had the Florida heavyweight title, and so
I'm looking at the venue. It's actually a newer facility. Let's see here. Yep, but building perfect for them. Like I said, it's 25,000 square feet.
Oh, perfect.
So that's perfect. So that's perfect for them. It says 20 minutes. I'm looking at it. It's coming to town, but 20 minutes from downtown. So it's pretty much you can do meetings, conferences. It's pretty much like a big hall.
Yeah.
But like I said, looking at it here, yeah, perfect for them. They're gonna set it up nice. So. But yeah, but that's pretty much it. That is pretty much it. Like I said, NWA Nuff said, you can check it on Fight TV or however you watch your wrestling event. So I'll be checking that out. But Other than that, I mean, what you got going on this weekend?
Man, this Super Bowl, man, I'm gonna check it out, see how that's gonna be. I know they got the Eagles as a like 2 point, well, 1.5 point favorite or two, something like that. That's gonna be something, man. Patrick Mahomes and Jalen Hurts, and that's gonna be back and forth game. I see.
Yeah, definitely gonna be a back and forth game. I just want to see one thing. I want to see my future ex-wife Rihanna.
Oh yeah.
I just want to see her. 'Cause that's all I want to see. Yeah, that is my future ex-wife in my head.
Right.
I hope she has a good halftime show.
Yeah.
I don't want to see. You know, she ain't had that baby, so
yeah, that's right. Yeah. And ASAP Rocky, think she with? Yeah.
I just want to know how. How? Like, ASAP, what did you do?
Right. To snag Rihanna.
Because
Riri. See, Riri is when she start all, dressing nice and looking good. She's Riri, see.
she could be Riri,
Rihanna.
Rah Rah, Roro. I mean, we all know your real name is Robin.
Right.
Rihanna is your middle name, but I'll call whatever you want.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
And then there was also that your team, from what I'm hearing, they may be getting Derek Carr.
Yes, and I actually talked about that to a couple of people, and I said I think that'll be a good idea. Like I said my only concern is the offensive coordinator. How's the OC gonna use him?
Yeah.
Like I said, Derek Carr's young. He's 31. I mean, I think he still got a lot in the tank. It just they had to get the right playbook for him.
Yeah.
That's my only concern. I wouldn't mind him coming to New Orleans. I would have no problem with that. Like I said, that's my only concern is how will they use him?
Right. And if
Andy
Dalton will still be there. Yeah.
If Andy Dalton, I said he did what he could, but we need something. We gotta go younger. Gotta go a little younger.
Mm-hmm.
And you can't be throwing these little simple-minded passes and expect, Kamara to do most of the work for you.
Right. Because he ain't got Devontae Adams. Right.
Yeah. Get somebody to throw the ball. So I wouldn't mind that. So we definitely gonna see. But like I said, next week we're gonna do the Elimination Chamber. I cannot wait to talk about that.
Yeah, me too.
Like I said, on Bad Superman TV, we're gonna have the Get Snap Podcast Throwback Edition. Is gonna be this weekend. You're gonna get a new Black History moment. Like I said earlier, the show is gonna be about tag teams.
Mm-hmm.
So definitely take a look at that. Like I said, keep supporting us like you've been doing. I mean, we getting great views on the podcast, the currents and the throwbacks. The little videos I throw in every now and then. And yes, I will come back eventually. Like I'm having fun doing these other little videos, testing some things out. But the 5 questions of the week will come back. I didn't retire it.
Right, because people been asking me about it. I said y'all had to ask Bad Superman about that one. Because he said because they've been asking. They want it. Yeah.
I said, but ain't going nowhere. Like I said, I'm just trying out new things. I didn't want to be, doing the same thing over and over and over. Just wanted to throw some other things, put some top 10s in there, like I did with the venues. People thought that was cool.
Yeah.
Like I said, we put the top 5 Memphis champions. A lot of people love that, especially on the Memphis side. We had some arguments on who should go. And that's what I liked about that one. But the top 5 won. You saw, like I said, all the titles that they won, they all held in Memphis, and that's all I focused on. And of course, you got, the video that was showing for Black History Month. So got a lot of things, on my mind that I'm, start putting on the page. Like I said, 5 corners a week, definitely not going nowhere. I mean, if you got idea you want to see on the page, let us know.
All right.
I mean, definitely let us know. Like if you see you want us to put a video up and we put our input on it.
Right.
We wouldn't get hit for copyright on that because we talking about it.
Exactly.
And our commentary is all over it. So wouldn't get hit for it. Now if I just played it and that was it, yeah. But just want to try some things out. And we're gonna do so. So we got the platform to do it on. But like I said, if you still want to listen to us in other places, you got Anchor.fm, Cashapp podcast. We're on Spotify, Pocket Cast. We're on Amazon Music. Let me see. We got a few. I think it's called Radio Public. Now, just go Cashapp podcast. You'll find us. Trust me.
Right.
I say now. The kicker of that is if you go that route, you don't get the cool intro you get on YouTube.
Right.
And everybody love that cool
to us,
intro.
it's all good though. Yeah.
Yes, as long as you listen to us, hey,
it's all good. And,
yes, like I said, we got the older episodes are out there as well. Yeah. And like I said, come on YouTube. If you're new to us, check us out here on YouTube. Cause this is our home moving forward. This is it.
This is moving forward, right?
This is the place to be. But like I said, we got other avenues as well. So with that being said, I will say this to y'all: enjoy your weekend. Enjoy the Super Bowl.
Before you continue, we got to mention this. Shout out to Jerry Lawler. On his, he suffered a stroke not too long ago, and he's recovering. He's recovering well. He's in Fort Myers, Florida, and Jimmy Hart's with him. So prayers, go up to the King in his recovery.
Yes, yes, most definitely. Now I saw something about that. You had some that saying that he didn't have a stroke. He did. I mean, either way, he was in the hospital.
Yeah. Whatever it was, that's praying.
Regardless of what he had.
Yeah.
He's coming home.
Right.
He's getting well rested. I think at this point, I believe at this point, I think he should just wrap it up.
He probably will now. Yeah.
I think it's about that time. I think this is the sign you might need to shut it down. You have nothing else to prove. You're in the 70s. You have nothing else to prove. I know you probably like doing it. I know you love the fans. The fans love you. I mean, you can still come around. Right. Just do autographs and whatnot and still support the company. I mean, you might can do a little run in here and there, but I think it's about that time.
Yeah.
But we just, like I said, he's recovered, so that's good on that. And I'm sure we'll get more updates on it. Probably hear from him directly.
Yeah.
Once he was there, we'll probably get on social media and let everybody know. That he's doing better. But
that's it.
And that's pretty much it on that. But like I was saying before, you guys enjoy your weekend. You guys enjoy the Super Bowl. Come back to us the way you came here tonight. We don't want no tragedies. We just want everybody to have a good time. All you crazy football fans, calm down. Nobody's paying you to act that way. Know you love your teams. Y'all need to chill out with that. Right. We don't want to get no DUIs. We don't want to get nobody fighting. We just want everybody to have a good time.
Mm-hmm.
Just like y'all do here with us. So with that said, y'all be safe. We love y'all. Good night. We out of here.
Peace.